Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new episode of Limelight featuring India's most admirable brands. Limelight is one of the latest media offerings from the brand story, which aims to provide an ideal platform to all the brands and to ensure the most exclusive, interesting and the most effective storyboards for them. So with no delays, let's take a look at the 4 stories which are lined up for today. A brand whose mission is to provide healthcare of international standards within the reach of every individual. Pioneers of integrated healthcare delivery with over 8,500 beds across 50 hospitals within and outside India. Let's have a look at the story of Apollo Hospitals.
Apollo Hospitals is an integrated healthcare provider offering services across the healthcare spectrum. Our chairman, Dr. Pratap Reddy's vision is to touch 1 billion lives, and his mission statement, which is now 35 years old, is to bring healthcare of international standards within the reach of everyone. And even today it becomes relevant. It continues to be relevant, and as we continue to aspire to bring world-class healthcare within the reach of every individual. He's not just created hospitals. As I said in the beginning, he's created an entire spectrum of healthcare. Apollo Hospitals is a customer-centric or a patient-centric brand, and therefore our USP revolves around the patient. Our clinical outcomes benchmark with the best in the world. Our service standards ensure highest level of patient satisfaction. Many organizations across the world have studied our model and published papers and have categorically stated that it's a unique model, not just in India, but for the world. And then the Apollo family, what we all consider ourselves, about 50,000 on-roll employees and another 20,000 employees who work for the Apollo system, we consider all of us ourselves as one family. And this family culture is very unique to Apollo. And this family culture is probably what Dr. Reddy created right from the beginning, and that is one of the real critical factors for success. Apart from being physically present in multiple locations, today we have begun to use technology to reach out to people. We have multiple initiatives which have already been rolled out. We have the Ask Apollo, which is an app on which anybody from anywhere in the world can connect with our system, our doctors, and have a consultation with them, have a second opinion with them. First, through our patients. Nearly 75 to 80% of our patients walk into the hospitals on their own based on the trust and the brand that the brand has built over the years. The next connect is the doctors, who are one of the most important connect, not just in India, but in international locations where they travel and conduct clinics and workshops. A few decades ago, India was a global healthcare seeker. That is, people from India used to travel abroad for treatment. Today, India is a global healthcare provider. People from over 160 countries actually come to our country for treatment. And this whole change of perception began with that first hospital Dr. Reddy started in Chennai. Dr. Reddy believes that change is a constant thing, and he's made sure that change becomes a part of the DNA of the organization. One of the challenges we face is to keep pace with the rapid changes that are happening not just in technology but in the diagnostic and therapeutic spaces. Every day is a milestone at Apollo. History is being created in one or the other hospital by one or the other doctor every day in the Apollo system. Artificial intelligence, which leads to predictive medicine, and is becoming a very important part of both the preventive, diagnostic and therapeutic part of medicine, and we are beginning to adopt it in a big way. And also we have innovated in a big way to make sure that this brings better outcomes and impacts the patients in a good manner. Half the world doesn't have access to one of the latest technology for the treatment of cancer, which is the proton machine. The first machine in this part of the world is installed in Chennai, and One of the important things to realize is for the rest of the half of the world for whom the treatment is not available, and even for the people where there is access to proton treatment, the cost of treatment for similar technology, for similar procedures and for similar outcomes will be 1/10 of what it costs in the international centers where they are available at this point of time. Everything that I do today is what I have learned as I grew up the ladder. If I have to put it in one sentence, my leadership style is inclusive, participative, supportive and proactive. As I said, I'm not a trained manager, I'm an anesthesiologist, and I was practicing in my father's hospital when I got a call from Dr. Reddy, who is a godfather to me, and Mrs. Sangeeta Reddy, who is a mentor to me. And one sentence by Dr. Reddy changed my life. He said, if you continue to do what you're doing, you can impact only so many lives. But come join the Apollo system and you can impact many more lives than what you're impacting at this point of time. My journey in this career started 25 years ago. I believe that success is always because of a team, and I'm fortunate to have been part of a team which has had huge success over a span of 25 years. So right from the beginning, I always said that my team's performance is my performance. One is to be ethical, to be transparent, to be inclusive, to be inspirational, to be supportive, and to be a coach. And one of the most important things is to be treated by the team as a member of the team and not as a boss. I feel extremely happy for the rest of the people who have worked with me in the last 25 years, because it is their work which has put me here, and I would like to take this opportunity to thank every single person who has contributed in this journey of mine. I thank Brand Story for giving us this opportunity and for recognizing an organization which is truly world class, which has truly changed the landscape of this country, and which has helped us to communicate with the rest of the world the story that we have been, the journey that we've undertaken and we are continuing with.
With that, we come to an end of today's episode. We'll be back with more interesting and exclusive brand stories. Till then, thank you for watching. Goodbye.